Om Namo Narayanaya, Jai Swaminarayan. Welcome back as we work our way through the Ramayana. I'm so glad to share these chapters, this story, actually all the scriptures on this channel with you, and I love reading your responses. Thank you so much for being a part of this personal adventure. And that's what this is. This is a personal adventure for me, reading the scriptures, because I felt like I had to do it. I had to read these scriptures. God told me to read the scriptures. I wanted to do it with others, and because I know others want to read them. And this is a big book, and it's a long book, and it is kind of a tedious read. So hopefully you're enjoying this journey. I'm basically just opening up my house to you, quite literally. I hope you're enjoying this. So in some weird roundabout way, in whatever, a rambling way, just thank you. I just wanted to say thank you. It means a lot to have you join me on this journey. May this bring you blessings like it has brought me blessings. So today we're reading chapters 78 and 79. We shall see what blessings are involved in this for us, or maybe there is no blessings for anyone else in this story, because we're in a pretty horrible place in this story. Chapter 78 is called Shatrugna Tortures Mandhara. Addressing the extremely sorrowing Bharatha, who was starting on a journey, Shatrugna said, "Rama is the source of protection of all beings, and so what is the need for this sorrowing by us? That great Rama, endowed with great strength, has been sent to the forest by a woman. Why did not the very strong and glorious Lakshmana restrain our father, and why did he not release Rama from this? The king could have earlier itself restrained, after careful consideration, that person who climbed up and influenced the lady of the king." While Shatrugna, the brother of Lakshmana, was speaking like this, the hunchback was seen at the eastern entrance of the town, wearing all types of instruments. She was wearing a royal dress, and had applied sandal paste on herself, and had adorned herself with various types of several ornaments. She was wearing a waist belts of different colors, and very many types of ornaments, and tied them with colored strings, and looked like a monkey. The gatekeepers, seeing her as the sinner who is the main cause of all the problems, mercifully caught hold of her and informed Shatrugna, "Here is the sinner and the evil woman on whose account Rama is in the forest, and your father left his body. Do with her as it pleases you." Shatrugna, who was extremely sad as well as disciplined, having heard those words addressing all those who were moving to the private apartment of the king, said, "Let her, who brought great sorrow to my brother and father, reap the results of malicious action done by her." Seeing this, he forcibly caught hold of her, who was surrounded by her friends, and the house resounded with the cries of that hunchback. Seeing him extremely pained and greatly angry, all her friends ran away in different directions. Those companions were talking with each other. "Seeing the way that he has started, it looks like that he would kill all of us. That compassionate, generous, and follower of Dharma, the Queen Kausalya, is our only refuge, and let us seek it from her." Shatrugna, who gave pain to his enemies with reddened eyes due to great anger, dragged that shrieking hunchback on the ground. When Mandhara was being dragged like this, the collection of different ornaments that she wore broke down and were scattered on the ground. With several of her ornaments being strewn on the floor, the home of the king looked like the sky with its scattered stars. The best among men, who was very powerful, with very great anger, dragged her near Kaikeyi and spoke these insulting words to her. Kaikeyi, being upset by those harsh insulting words of Shatrugna, became sad and sought the protection of her son Bharatha. Bharatha, addressing the greatly enraged Shatrugna, said, "Please pardon her, as the female among human beings should not be killed. If Rama, who follows Dharma, were not to get angry with me for killing this wicked and sinful lady, I myself would have killed this Kaikeyi. If Rama comes to know that this hunchback has been killed, it is definite that he would neither talk to you or me." Hearing the words of Bharatha, Shatrugna controlled his anger and released Mandhara. Mandhara, tormented by sorrow and pain, fell at the feet of Kaikeyi, heaving deep tortured breaths, and cried wretchedly. The mother of Bharatha, seeing the hunchback thrown at her feet and who had lost her consciousness, looked there and consoled that hunchback. Chapter 79 is called Bharatha Refuses to be Crowned. On the 14th day of mourning, those who were empowered to nominate the king assembled and said to Bharatha, "Our reverend master, King Dasartha, has gone to heaven, and the very strong Lakshmana and Rama have gone to the forest. O famous prince, now you will please become our king, though no one has done any harm to this country without a leader." "O son of the king, O Bharatha, your people, as well as those belonging to all trades, have brought necessary materials for your crowning and are waiting. O Bharatha, O best among men, please receive this stable kingdom which belonged to your father and grandfather. Get yourself crowned and rule over us." Bharatha, who was stable in his penance, went round the materials procured for his coronation, and replied, "Is not the crowning of the eldest son of the king the tradition of the clan? So it is not proper for knowledgeable people like you to advise me like this. Our eldest brother Rama would become the king, and I would live in the forest for another 14 years. Let the great army, consisting for different parts, be got ready. I will go and get my elder brother from the forest myself. I shall keep all these sanctified things procured for my coronation on my front, and get back Rama from the forest. I would crown that tiger among men in the forest itself, and will bring him back like the sanctified fire from the place of the yagna. I would not fulfill the desires of that woman who calls herself my mother, and I would live in the inaccessible forest, and Rama would become king here. Let the road be laid. After leveling uneven ground by expert artisans and those experts in protection in accessible places, follow us." When the prince was talking, favoring Rama, all the people replied to him in excellent auspicious words. "When you desire to give this earth to your elder brother, in those words Goddess Lakshmi herself is present." Hearing those matchless words from the son of the king, all of them were in the range of hearing, became very happy, and the eyes of noble men started shedding tears. Hearing the words that were uttered, becoming very joyous, were the ministers and members of the council, who were now relieved of their stress, and they said, "O best among men, devoted people and expert artisans have already been instructed to lay the road." Thus ends chapter 79. I have no idea what happens next. I know that Rama went into the forest, and I believe he stays there. So something happens. It's been so long, I really do forget so much of the story. So I have no idea where we're going. Please do not give me spoilers. I'm enjoying this journey, and it's interesting. Until next time, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Swaminarayan.